I'm here in my parents' apartment, and this is 174 Find Richard Halliday, and this is the very first live stream that I am streaming from McGuffey's Online Tutor McGuffey's Online Tutor YouTube channel, which has been here for a long time. It was the place where we uploaded lots of videos from our homeschool journey, the Halliday family, and we use McGuffey's Online Tutor, or we use McGuffey's Readers, and so we created McGuffey's Online Tutor to really, I guess, kill two birds with one stone, to learn how to try to run a business and also complete the lessons that were in McGuffey's Readers. Now, there's many of the lessons that are still missing because McGuffey's readers are eclectic, and they're just fantastic. I love them. And so, what I will try to do is continue to kill two birds with one stone, which means live stream for Find Richard Halliday. Richard created and uploaded many of these videos, participated in many of these videos here on McGuffey's Online Tutor YouTube channel. And he was one of the reasons we have 4 children for this channel. And he's missing. He joined the army from South Korea and was stationed at Fort Bliss in Texas, and that's in El Paso, Texas. And he went in with the best intentions, homeschooling what is just the way to go. And he clept out of college math at the age of 16. He invested in Bitcoin at the age of 18, 19, $30,000. He ended up investing, which gives him a nice nest egg of at least 70,000 up to $90,000 right now. And this is one of the reasons why we think maybe he's missing. Who did he tell? And he is a missing soldier from El Paso, and this is day 174. And I was kicked off for 30 days off of Facebook. I don't know why. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not dangerous. I don't know any dangerous people at all. I don't know any violent people at all personally. So, but I am off of Facebook live streaming we have a Facebook Find Richard Halliday that I used to live stream from. And for the next 30 days, I can't do that. So that's why I'm using this channel. I tried to do it for my personal channel, but I don't have enough members to do that. But on McGuffey's, I do have enough members, and they do allow me to stream. So I'm really, God has just blessed me with this. Because even though I laughed about being cut off from Facebook, actually it's devastating. It's devastating. Because this is how I communicate with the military through live streaming. They watch my live streaming. And this is how I communicate to all the people that are key, Team Find Richard Halliday, that are key to finding Richard, because they and their support create a public pressure, a public demand to find their soldier, a volunteer soldier in the United States Army who's missing. And we don't have answers, and we know that the unit knows. We know that there are answers. And we have been led on a very cruel a very cruel path because we weren't told at all that our son was missing. We had to call, and at that point, not even really admitting at that time that they were actually very cruel for not calling us and contacting us and writing us a 2-week letter, because it's the SOP, which is standard operating procedure of the Army. Within 24 hours of a soldier going missing, they need to contact the family. And then at the 2-week mark, they write a letter. Okay? And so I think that they need to react to their dereliction of duty on that point. And what I'm trying to do right now, if you go to Facebook, find Richard Halliday, or just search hashtag find Richard Halliday. Halliday is spelled Halliday, no spaces in that. Then you will get a lot of the story. Hi. You'll get a lot of the story. Let's see what this says here. Welcome to live chat. Okay, let's see who is. This is my very first live chat. So I'm really excited that I can get on. And so what we're trying to do right now, if you go to Find Richard Halliday Facebook, and I'll even put it on this site, or my McGuffey's Online Tutor.com website, is the petition that we have out for Richard right now. Because Richard was given an Article 15, a field grade Article 15 with max punishment for I'll tell you, 0.04 BAC underage drinking when he was 20, and taking a drive, leaving Fort Bliss on March 28th, all by himself, breaking the shelter-in-place battery commander's orders that were given at 9 o'clock the night before on the 27th of March to a sergeant first class that was supposed to relay that order to the platoon sergeants who were supposed to relay that order to the soldiers on day 0 coming back from the field. I don't know what time of night they relayed those orders. Field grade Article 15, you have to look that up. It's reprehensible what they did to Richard. And how they did it. It was meant to destroy him. It was meant to make an example out of him. And he went into the Army with the best intentions. You have to remember, he was number 1 in basic training, number 1 in AIT, 3 AAMs. The last one, AAMs, is the Army Achievement Medal. One for being number 1 in basic training, one for being number 1 in AIT, and then one for being outstanding on his equipment. He was the unit guidon bearer. He also made time to become a combat lifesaver. He was promoted before his peers with waivers. And so being the very first McGuffey's Online Tutor YouTube live stream, this is why it's so important for me to use this platform for my son, because he went in with the best intentions, was number 1, a stellar soldier, and something happened to him. What happened to him? And what parent would want to put their child that they spent so much time nurturing and homeschooling and becoming a stellar soldier, put him in the Army, for the Army to mistreat him like this, and might have even killed him at the hands of his own commanders? And it's a long story, but this is so important. Thank you so much to all of my McGuffey's Online Tutor followers. And I really do apologize for using this platform for this, but it's super important. And I really hope that you will support us in this. Go to Facebook, find Richard Halliday to get more information and to write me messages. I will fill you in on anything that I possibly can. I've been totally transparent in all of this. And so we need that petition signed to rescind that Article 15 that was unjust and unlawful. And it also asks for any Article 15s at this point in time, during that time, to be deferred and investigated, because commanders were using the Article 15 as a weapon, and that's not what it's for. It's a tool. It's a tool for restitution, rehabilitation, and to restore the soldier to their duty. That's what it's for. It is a form of discipline in order to restore the soldier to their duty. And that's not how it was used with Richard. It was meant to destroy him. And they might have really succeeded, because it's 174 days since we heard from Richard. We're a close family. All of you on McGuffey's Online Tutor knows that we are a close family. And we will go over any mountain. We will climb any mountain, any object, any obstacle that the media, that the army put in front of us, any tech company puts in front of us to find our son. We will not give up, because the unit knows what happened to Richard. The unit knows. They know the racketeering that was going on in there. They know all the trouble that was going on in that barracks, in that unit. They know the double standards. So please support us. Call 941-677-0060 with your information. We have lots of sources and we haven't given them up. We will protect our sources. Yes, thank you. And we will live stream from here, and we will find a way to communicate with the people that we need to communicate with. So we really appreciate it. And there was a meeting today at Fort Bliss about Richard. The media were brought in. They were not allowed to bring a camera. They weren't allowed to bring a phone. They were not allowed to bring any recording devices. That's normal policy. And they had to meet at the gate. They were bussed in. And I think that's going on right as we speak. And we weren't notified of it until after we heard from media that was contacting us. So we need to keep the channels of communication open. It's very important for the health and the future of this country. Very important. That's what made this country great, is the freedom to be able to speak and to be shut up. When over my lifetime I have heard atrocious things, but we allowed people to say them. I've been to movies. Oh my goodness. So this is my test. Thank you so much, and I hope if you are at Find Richard Halliday, you will move over to the McGuffey's Online Tutor YouTube site and join it so that you can be alerted to any. You have to push the button, you have to push like, you have to push join, you have to push the bell, whatever, all these things you have to go through. But I hope that you do that, because we should be outraged that leaders, commanders in the United States Army turned an Article 15 into a weapon to destroy a volunteer soldier. We should be outraged, because if this gets around, who will want to volunteer in our army? And then there will be conscription, and that will not be fun. That will not be fun. So I'm going to read some of these. They know. Yes, they know. Yes, little by little. They're trying to keep us in the dark. But like I said yesterday, light has many meanings. Like truth, like being able to see through the mist, through the atmosphere, through the environment, to see what's really there. Because they even try to divert the light to shine only on what they want you to see. And so you have to really be careful to shine the light on everything. Because what false witness means, thou shalt not bear false witness, means taking the truth and twisting it to create a lie. That's what a false witness does. They take a bit of truth and they twist it to make you believe it's a lie, to make you believe something else other than the truth. So it's almost like a psychological operation. It's a psyops. Like what they did to us. Are you ready to hear about your son? He was at the border with a weapon. All that was true. But the whole story, no charges, I'm just making a U-turn, I'm going out to the quarries to shoot my gun, it's in the trunk. He didn't join a cartel. He wasn't trading in weapons. He wasn't doing all of these things that even the rumors were being put out there. And we had to discount them over and over and over again. Discredit them and discount them. And even today, I'm running into people that still believe those things. That's how successful these psyops can be. And I ran into a person today that wants to interview me that still believes things that are twists of the truth. Yeah. So I will answer any question. If you have questions, I will answer them. If I have the answer, I will give it to you. I wish I knew where Richard was. I miss him. And I want to give him a future. If there's a sliver of hope that he escaped, why wouldn't he call us? I don't know. What did they do to him? Did they threaten him? Did they sexually assault him? I don't know. These are really important questions. But if there's a sliver of hope, I want to give him a future. It's super important to have the will to live, to have the joy of your salvation, the joy in life. Because if you don't have that, you're dead walking. You're the walking dead. And they're trying to do that. They're trying to take away all joy, all life, all love, and make us all responsibility. Do you understand? When they're taking away our duties and our responsibility and say, just stay at home, we're going to take care of you. That's taking away our life. That's a death sentence. We need responsibility. And that's why I've been saying in my live streams in the morning, wake up, go take a shower, go wash up, do your hair, do your makeup, dress for success. Don't lay around in your pajamas. Don't go outside in your pajamas. Dress up. You will be amazed at what that will do for your day. We've got to fight. And we've got to fight right. And that first one, the first battle, is taking up our own responsibilities, doing our own duties that God has given us towards our family members, if we're wives, if we're husbands, if we're fathers, mothers, grandparents. Doing our duty is number one. Number one. And doing our duty to God is number one. So I'm going to find a way. I will climb any mountain, go down any highway, cross any stream to get this message out, to get a public perception that is correct and true with total light, a flood of light on Richard's case, so that his Article 15 will be rescinded and they will look for Richard. And I'm working on another petition with the Bureau of Land Management so that they will let us look in the areas that they have authority of, bring in outside help to look for Richard in those areas of Fort Bliss that we're allowed to go. So through any desert, we're going to find out where Richard is and what happened to Richard. Life is precious. All lives are essential. All jobs are essential. Do not be told otherwise and fall for it. You are precious in the sight of God. If you are a dog walker, if you are a roofer, if you are a street cleaner, if you are a doctor, if you're a nurse, if you're an engineer, if you work at a grocery store, if you work at a clothes shop, a shoe shop, a restaurant, if you cut hair, I really need that. If you are a beautician, you are precious. So thank God for you. We cannot let them say we're not essential. We're all essential. Richard is essential. Every private is essential. They are volunteer soldiers. Our volunteer soldiers are precious. More precious than a weapon that goes lost. More precious than a computer that goes lost. And we have to stop everything and we have to find them. And if you've been mistreated with an Article 15 used as a weapon against you, sign the petition. And I'll end with that note. Share this new address. Please share everywhere. Share. And I have an infographic of Richard at findrichardhalliday that I will put up. I'm going to put up everything on my McGuffey's Online Tutor site. I haven't been there in a while. I will put it all up there. This is the next step. God is directing this. God is directing this. So thank you so much. Share. And we do have a GoFundMe, Find Richard Halliday. Please donate. We do have another, on the petition, you will see another fundraiser for legal assistance for the Article 15 to be rescinded. We need that kind of assistance. So thank you very much. And I will let you know. I'll be on here often. I will let you know what happened at this meeting today. And I'm just transparent every day. God bless you. Bye-bye. Now I have to figure out how to turn it off. Here it is.